Okay, so we're now recording. We're live, and I'm gonna post this video when we're done. Everybody, I'm gonna post it in your back office, right? So you can go back and you can watch it again, should you choose to. I'm gonna take just one more little circle through the comment lot here, and then I'm gonna stop looking at comments and questions for a while as we get started. But the last one that just came through just said in Orange County, San Jose, Washington D.C., no inventory, no short sales, no nothing in Washington D.C. People are just not selling anything. There's still tons of vacant properties just not being listed. I door knock, and most people have been living in the properties for 3 to 5 years without paying a mortgage payment. Wow. Hey, Francine, let's you and I get on a phone call together this week. You should have my cell phone, Francine, at the pro level. You just text me and let's set up a little time. If you don't, connect with me and let's set up a time. Okay. Oh, good. You do. Okay. Okay. So let's get started, everybody. Welcome to the webinar. All members here, and things are happening out there. In fact, the changing market equals evolving tools. And right now, in a lot of markets, ton of buyers out there and not a lot of inventory, which is frustrating for buyer agents because these listing agents, they can just, they're double-ending. They can sell their own. I don't need your offer. Right? Why do I need your offer for? Give me a little bit of time. I'll find a buyer. I just closed last month, maybe the month, 45 days ago, maybe 40 days ago. I closed on a condo down in La Jolla, right here in Southern California, 2-bedroom, 2-bath condo. Seller said it's probably worth $430, and I looked around on the MLS. I said probably not. There's not a lot of inventory, and there's a lot of pent-up demand. I'm thinking $485. She was like, $485? You're crazy. I said $485. We're going to hold the line for 30 days, right? And since you think it's worth $430, that's fine. In 30 days, if we don't have a good solid offer, we can start lowering the price quickly, right, and get this thing sold. That's fine with me. But we kept it on the market at $485, and I had to kick myself. I'm too busy with you guys, right? I should, if I had been holding that thing open every day, I'd have double-ended it. Not a problem. Not a problem. But I didn't because I'm too busy, right? In fact, I didn't hold it open once, but it was on the market for 30 days and when we accepted an offer. And we had 3 in our hat, and they were all $485, right? Just a variety of $485. So you know what? We got $485. And the seller thought it was worth $430, and so she was really happy, and it was a good day for all of us. But it wasn't hard. It wasn't hard. So buyer agents, here's what they're saying: I can't get my offers accepted. These agents are selling their own stuff, and so you don't want to be that. You guys want to have listings right now. And so if you got a lot of short sales, you got some short sale tools and some new stuff. But if you don't, where you're going to find the listings right now, two places. It's referrals, like it always has been. Right, you've got to be shaking the apple tree every month with your center of influence. I've got an easy way for you to do that now. Shaking the apple tree every month with your center of influence. And if you're not getting enough referrals from your center of influence, expand your center of influence and shake the apple tree every month. Okay. Secondarily, farm area. It's time to have a farm area if you do not have one, because listen, in a changing market, you're not going to have list pendants and NODs to chase forever. Right? And if you had a farm area right now that had your list pendants, your NODs in it, fine, work the ones in there, but start working the farm, because there's equity listings out there in farms, there's FSBO listings in farms, there's expired listings in farms, there's people getting divorced in farms, there's probate sales, there's everything in a farm, including people who just want to know you. Hey, my sister, she's going to buy a house down here. She's moving from Seattle. I don't really work with buyers. Oh, that's too bad. She's a doctor. She's going to be running the ER. Oh, yeah, actually, I work with buyers. I'd love to help her sister. Right? That's out there in your farm too. So farm areas and shaking the apple tree with your center of influence, we've just made that a lot easier for you. But here's, am I ready to show you guys this? Yeah. Let's get into some of this stuff right here, some changes that have occurred. One thing I want you guys to know, you don't have a short sale website. You might at the moment, and you have a lot of short sale tools, but what you have is a very organic website that can be anything. Right. Now, I know that you guys don't necessarily have the time, or maybe the writing, the copywriting ability. Some of you write better than me. I see your letters and I go, wow, how come you're not making your own stuff, like making pages, right? But I get that. So to the degree that I think of good ideas, I don't just make pages to make pages. I make template pages for you. And here's what I mean. What you guys are looking at right now, this is what most of your websites probably look like, right? If you're upside down on your, hopefully maybe you have a farm area, maybe you don't, maybe you have your state in there. If you're upside down in your Florida home, right, whatever you have there, you probably have a headline that says, if you're upside down on your blah, blah, blah area home or investment property and can no longer afford the payments, I'll help you save it or get paid to avoid foreclosure through free government refinance, loan mod, and short sale programs. And then it says, did you know Bank of America is paying $45,000? And you probably have your refinance with HARP 2.0 page, right? And let's go look at a real one, right? Let's not look at this one for the moment. You probably have, if you've got your short sale page turned on right now, and the vast majority of you do, it looks something like this, right? Get $45,000 to short sale, right? And either you have my video in there or you made your own, right? You looked at the script in your back office, you watched the video, and you made your own. And so your get $45,000 to short sale page says Bank of America pays up to $45,000, and they watch the video and they go, oh, hey, I didn't know that. Hey, I like you. So if you have your own video there, you're really leveraging this because that's important. But a lot of you don't. You have my video there. Okay, you probably also have your refinance with HARP 2.0 page and your mortgage partner set up on it, right? Maybe they gave you a video, maybe they didn't, right? So that when you have these little Craigslist ads that I made for you, or that you can make your own even better, simple little ones that say get $45,000 to short sale, you know how, right? You all know how in your back office, just post those little ads on Craigslist, and so that when people click on them, they land on the appropriate page, right? So, and then you modify your loan, half a deficiency deed in lieu. Maybe you've got your IDX hooked up or not. Most of you, I think, do. It's really easy. Right in the back office, boom, you can, buyers can come over here and search the MLS. Okay, so this is the short sale sort of looking website, right? But the exact same website, because it's organic, it's been modified, right, to evolve into the new shifting, changing markets. Right. Let me show you this website, the exact same website. You can all do this, and I'm helping you do it right now. Now it can look like this very easily. Right. This is for the changing market. New headline, new pages. This headline says, now you can rest assured your 4S Ranch home sells for top dollar with a powerful marketing strategy designed for markets just like the one we're in right now. And then it says, warning, got money to burn? Many real estate salespeople would be happy to sell your home quickly so they can get paid and move on down the road to their next deal. But did you know that selling your home too quickly often means leaving thousands of dollars on the table? My video below explains the costliest mistake sellers are making right now and how to avoid it. Okay, so I want you guys to think about this right now as a message that you're going to change the song that you've been singing. If your market's changing, like you've been singing, hey, I'm a foreclosure alternatives advisor. I can help people save their homes, through HAMP, HARP, HAFA, things like that. I got people on my team, right? But if your market has shifted, you got to change your tune. The tune now is, hey, listen, you look on the MLS, I can show you thousands of homes. If I look on the MLS across the country that were on the market like 1 day, 2 days, 7 days, 4 days sold. And that is not doing a service to the sellers. Like, how do you know you got top dollar for your house when it was only on the market for 3 days? I'll tell you a story right now, right here in Encinitas Ranch. Some buyers have been dying to purchase in this community for 1.5 years, waiting for the floor plan that they want to come on the market, right? Watching like hawks. And then they go out of town, they go to Maui for 10 days, and they come back, and I'm like, hey, bad news. The house you wanted, it came on the market, and it sold in 4 days. What? They would have paid more, right? So when you put a house on the market and you sell it in 2 days, that's not a selling strategy. Right? Sure, you sold your house, but how much money did you leave on the table? So as a marketer, you guys, the message that I want to be broadcasting right now to my farm area, to my center of influence is, hey, listen, if you've got a home to sell or an investment property to sell and you want to rest assured that you got top dollar for it, go over to my website. Check out I've got a really powerful, unique home selling strategy. Right? It's not called put your home on the market and 2 days later we got a bunch of offers, let's accept the highest one. Right? That's not a sales strategy. Any agent could do that. Like right now in this market, any rookie just got their license last week, probably put your home on the market and have 10 offers this week, right? But when you okay, we'll take this one. That's not a sales strategy. Watch my video. And I'm going to ask you guys when we're done, come over here, SanDiegoSellShort.com, watch the video. Watch it. Listen to what I have to say if you guys haven't already seen this message, because you want it to be your message too. But anyway, let's go back to what we're talking about here. You all at the moment probably have a website that hasn't been changed around a lot, and you got a video here, and you got a free book here, and you got stuff about short sales and deficiency judgments and whatnot. You got a bunch of tools to go after those people, right? But look at this, right? I've got MLS hooked up over here, home. This is my home page. It's a completely different message. And by the way, let's just look at this message together, right? You got the headline, rest assured, like rest assured, seller, you get top dollar. It's easy, right? I've got a unique and powerful home selling strategy. Warning, unless you got money to burn, don't sell your house in 4 days, right? And listen, I've turned that into a letter for you guys too that you could target. You could go on the MLS right now. You could find a home that's pending after 2 days. You could just mail it to 100. I wouldn't even mail it. I'd hand deliver to 100 houses around that home that just sold in 2 days. I'll show you guys the letters. They're all in your back office now in your new letter library. But so this is a new message for a new hot market. I call this the hot market homepage. And down here it says, make me the last agent you interview, and I'll reveal marketing secrets I can't share here. It says you could take my ideas and strategies for selling your home and share them with the expert who best matches your personality and style. All I ask is that you give me a chance to explain what the others won't, because they either don't know or because they feel it's not in their personal best interest. Your best interests are my only interest when it comes to selling your home. And if you guys say, hey, Chris, I'd love to say that, but I'm afraid that they're going to say, really? Okay, well, what's your marketing secrets and strategy? Watch the video, right? And if you guys want more instruction, schedule some time with me, but I would recommend going into your back office and watching the How to Make Money on YouTube video, because it shows you how to walk through somebody's home with your smartphone, make a video tour of it, upload it onto your YouTube page with a smart headline, smart keywords, right, smart description, and you're going to get their video of that home tour on the first page of Google, like in less than 24 hours. All of you can do that, almost always, right? So simple things, right, that other agents don't do, can't do, right? They're not speaking the same language. So make me the last agent you interview, and I'll reveal marketing secrets I can't share here. That's number one. Number two, it says my easy exit listing agreement allows you to rest easy. Cancel our listing agreement at any time and for any reason if you're not satisfied with my performance. My sole purpose is to serve your best real estate interests by helping you obtain top dollar in the least amount of time with the least amount of stress. In order to do this successfully, I'll need you to want me on your team. If you ever feel your best interest would be served by canceling the listing agreement, you just let me know and it's done. Pretty simple. Listen, that's the language people want. That's the language of a consultant, of an advisor, of someone that they want on their team, someone who's not breathing commission breath up in their grill, right? This kind of language. And I'm going to show you guys how to drive people over here to look at it. Okay, and it's not a lot to read. It says down here a whole lot more than a sign in the yard and some pictures on the MLS. Allowing potential buyers to scratch your home off their interest list without ever seeing it in person is costly. These days, nearly 100% of first showings happen online, which means in order to get top dollar for your home, it must be shown in its very best light and to the most amount of people. And then it says, I use a broad variety of platforms to highlight your home with professional pictures and video. This greatly increases the chances of a second showing on location. When we meet, I'll explain how I use the services below to ensure that no matter where the buyer for your home happens to be in the world, if they're searching online for a home in your neighborhood, they'll have no problem finding yours, and when they do, it'll look its best. Right? So this is the new home page. All right. Now, we've created some templates that make things so easy for you guys. Right? Look at this. 4S. So this is my farm area, 4S Ranch. Okay, so I've got, now you can rest assured your 4S Ranch home sells for top dollar. Okay, there's like 2,000 homes in 4S Ranch. Right? And last year, a lot of them turned over. That's how you're going to pick your farm. Look on the MLS. Say, hey, I like this farm area. Let's look in the last year how many homes have sold in it. If there was none, maybe that's not the best farm for you, right? Nothing's happening in there, right? Look for a nice community where there's inventory turning over, right? So here's my homepage, 4S Ranch. If you live in 4S Ranch and you came over here, you'd say, hey, wow, this guy knows 4S Ranch, right? Sellers like that. Now look at the next page. It says 4S Ranch for sale by owners, okay? For sale by owners. I got some beautiful little layout here. Calavera Hills, 4-bedroom, 3-bath with backcountry views. I got Altissima, 4-bedroom, 3.5-bath with swimming pool. Copper Creek, 3-bedroom. Right? You know how long it took me to put this page together last night? 9 minutes. So easy. So easy. Okay. Well, I'm going to come back to this because this is part of your FSBO program. You've got a new FSBO program if you want to work FSBOs. Okay, but I'm just showing you some pages right now. I come over here, I go 4S expired listing history. Well, look at this. It's the same template. I just changed the headline, expired list. Did I do anything on this last night? Yeah. Look, 4S Ranch 2012 expired listings. Easy. Now, this is just a sample, but I could easily just go onto the MLS. I can find expired listings in 2012, right? And I could easily, because this template is so easy, I just pop in a picture, type in my headline, whatever words, save. It's really easy. I'm going to show you guys. Right. Now, this would be part of an expired campaign, right? Showing all the properties that expired in their neighborhood in the last year or 2 years. You could say 2012, 2013, whatever you want. Okay. So stay with me, okay, because this is going to be part of your expired campaign. Now, Forest Ranch Homeowner Services. What's this? Interesting template, right? I can just pop in a picture, I could type in some text, and I could put a hyperlink over their website. I could put whatever I want, right? Homeowner Service Center. I'm going to have some text up here in a little bit that describes what this Homeowner Service Center really is. But here I've got Massachusetts Mike's Pizzeria. I got local dry cleaning to go. I got Keep Your Pool Sparkling. I got the Best Home Window Cleaning, Super Bright. I got Landscape Lawns You'll Love. I got my favorite handyman, right? This is part of my Homeowner Service Center. And I'm going to show you how this is what's going to pay for your mailing, your newsletter, right? This is going to pay for your postage. This is going to pay for your farm area, for your center of influence that you're sending out your new newsletter to every month, your new newsletter. You guys, you're marketers with a real estate license. You do not have to pay your postage on your newsletter, right? There are lots of local businesses who would love to be on your website with links to them, recommended as the only dry cleaner, as the best pizza place in town, as the #1 pool cleaners, right? Exclusive. They would love to be on your website, and they'd love to be in your newsletter. They'll pay you money to be there, right? And I made it really easy for you guys to make it happen. So stay with me. So far, I said, I got this home page right here that speaks to a new hot market, right, in Forest Ranch. I got my IDX hooked up. I got Forest Ranch for sale by owners, and I show some FSBOs in here. Forest expired listings. I show expireds over here. I've got Forest Ranch Homeowner Service Center. I show some local vendors, right, that are supporting me. I got free home value report, right? Get a free home value report. I've got nosy neighbors. And you all have this too. Join the Forest Ranch Nosy Neighbors. It says you'll be shocked by what you'll discover as a Forest Ranch Nosy Neighbor. When you sign up for our Nosy Neighbor program, you'll be able to rest assured that nothing will happen in your, it says your community. You guys can just plug in the name, Forest Ranch. Real estate that you won't know about right away. We'll email you updates, And by the way, I can make this page, I probably ought to put a little picture down here, another pretty little picture, pretty this up. Not hard, but this is the Nosy Neighbor page. Chris, what would you do with the Nosy Neighbor page? I'd tell my farm about it. I'd say, hey, did you know you got a bunch of nosy neighbors around here? Right? Because I want them to say, what? What? When they come to my open house at the farm, hey, you guys familiar with the Nosy Neighbor program? You got a lot of nosy neighbors. What? Like, that's the kind of dialogue that draws people in. They go, oh, tell me more. I say, listen, you're driving home at nighttime, it's raining, you see a for sale sign across the street, and you go, oh, whoa, they're selling their house. So you run over there, take one box, and it's empty. And you're like, oh, man. You run back to your house, now you're soaking wet, you're going to take one flyer. You don't have to do that anymore. Now, anything happens in your neighborhood, your immediate neighborhood, just check your email. Probably got a virtual tour so you can see what the inside of the house looks like. It's waiting for you in your email. Right? I don't share your email address with anybody. Right? And you say turn it off, well, you just stop it. Not a big deal. But it's a great way to stay on top of what's going on in your neighborhood in terms of home values. Is that thing a short sale or foreclosure? What is that thing down the street? Who's it? Right? What does it look like inside? I wonder what they did to their back. Just go to your email. You guys interested in joining my Nosy Neighbor program? Again, I don't share your information with anybody. Oh, yeah, okay, great. Right? That's a great farm tool. Okay, and then I've got home selling tips. Home selling tips. My free seller tips and reports help you get top dollar fast. I'm just uploading a bunch of reports here. I'm going to keep uploading them. And all these reports that I'm uploading into your back office so you can upload them too. Right? And then home buyer tips. I got some images on there. I haven't added any reports yet. I got a Zillow blog linked up over here at the moment, and About Us. Okay, so this is a page. This is a website for a farm. For a farm. But FSBOs, expireds, right? Now, what if you say, Chris, my farm is like Orange County? Okay, right? You could do that. You could say, now you can rest assured your Orange County home sells for top dollar. And you could say Orange County for sale by owners. And you could say Orange County expired listings. The problem with that is Orange County is so big, you know, somebody that lives in Laguna Beach, like right on the bluff, and their home is worth like $23 million, and they had it on the market and it didn't sell, they don't really care about it. An expired listing out in Ladera Ranch, those things are like 700,000. They don't even compare. Like, doesn't have anything to do with me. Right. So expired listing history, this is important information for people like in their neighborhood. Because listen, when somebody had their home on the market and it didn't sell, you know what they want to know? Who else does this happen to in the neighborhood? Like if somebody who had their home on the market and it didn't sell got a note at their door and it said, hey, listen, go over here to this website and check out all the other neighbors in this community who had their home on the market and it didn't sell in the past year. You'll be surprised. I promise you they'll go. I promise you they'll go. Right. Forest Ranch for sale by owners. Same thing. So you could have Orange County FSBOs. But to the degree that you guys can like choose your farms, and you could have multiple farms. Remember, you could have as many pages as you want. I could have Forest Ranch for sale by owners, San Alejo Hills for sale by owners, Village Park for sale by owners. And then I could have the same thing for expired. Forest Ranch expired listing history, San Alejo Hills expired listing history, Village Park. I could have as many pages as I want. You guys look at Rick. He's got pages out the yin-yang. Rick's doing business. Rick does business, so I'm not going to tell him, hey, Rick, you're making too many pages. I don't have an opinion about how many pages he makes. I just have an opinion he's getting listings. Look, what do I have to short sale if I'm willing to repay? I don't even, you know, let's click on this and see what Rick has got over here. I don't know. Oh, yeah, you know what? Because I'm recording right now, we're doing this, going to open a little slow. Yeah, he's got a bunch of information over here. All right, so Rick's got 1 million pages over here on his website. Have you guys built pages? Right? It's really easy, and now we made it a lot easier. Okay, so here's the thing. Some big changes have happened, right? Number one, you can easily switch this home page in your back office, right? You see how this is the short sale page? Let's do this from the beginning. I'm just going to walk you guys through this. Here's the short sale homepage. In your back office, there's now a button you can click, and it'll change it to the hot market homepage, right? Click. More short sales, now I want here. And in the near future, we're going to have some new pages built for you to help you target probate and divorce, right? But I'm not going to get ahead of myself. Okay, so right now you can click a button and you can change from a short sale centric homepage to a short sales are drying up, I want to have a regular hot market farm area homepage. Right? You can just push a button. Okay. Now, you guys know Homeowner Service Center, we're going to come talk about this, but this template page that we created, you can just create as many pages as you want. You can name them whatever. Homeowner Service Center, FSBOs, expireds, my listings, right? Our brokerage listings. You can pop in a photo, type in all the text, put a hyperlink, put whatever you want. Go to the next one, right? Go to the next one, go to the next one. And you can name the page anything you want. So this template is very easy to work with, okay? And then, you know, in your back office, when you download your newsletter, now, if you guys don't want to put your newsletter together every month, you don't have to. You can just print it and it's put together for you, right? And the newsletter has got some changes happening in it. But part of your newsletter is this thing called the Homeowner Service Center, right? It's a one-page piece of paper, right? That's the back, that's the front. It's a template. So remember these businesses right here that are going to be in my Homeowner Service Center for my farm area? They're also going to get plugged into this template, this piece of paper that I have. It's very easy. And this piece of paper gets inserted into my newsletter every month that goes into my farm area. That's why these businesses pay for the delivery of my newsletter, right? Because look, they're on my website. I got a Homeowner Service Center page, Homeowner Services for Forest Ranch, businesses that I recommend, best local pizza, best local dry cleaning, keep your pool clean, get your windows clean, carpet cleaner, dog walker, all that stuff. My title company, maybe they want to be in there. My lender, maybe he wants to be in there, right? And I could write some real nice stuff about him, right? So not only are they on my website, they're in my newsletter, right? And they're paying me. And listen, folks, it's a 6-month commitment up front. I'm not going to look for a new pool cleaner every month, right? You're going to be my exclusive pool cleaner, and I need a 6-month commitment from you up front. Great. How much is it? It's only $50 a month. They go, no problem. $300 for 6 months. Here you go. And then you say to yourself, well, that was easy. So when you go to the window cleaner, you say, hey, you're going to be my exclusive window cleaner, but I need a 6-month commitment from you. They go, okay, how much? You go, well, it's only $75 a month. Oh, okay, here you go. Oh, that was easy. And then when you go to your lender, you say, hey, look, it's $100 a month, right? So you'll determine what the price is going to be. I wouldn't say it's less than $50 a month if you're going to 1,000. How many homes is it going to is going to drive that price, right? But you're all business people. You can figure out what you'll want to charge for it. And just remember, right, Easily modifiable, so you just type in Forest Ranch or Village Park or whatever your farm is, Orange County, right? Orange County's too big, too broad, right? So the Village Park Homeowner Service Center. And then it says, to the greatest degree possible, I believe in keeping my business right here in our community. Because of that, I'm proud to support these people, right? And then you get to put in your photo, you get to put in your name, your phone number, your logo, whatever, designation you want. By the way, we've got a new designation for you. Is it REDS, Real Estate Divorce Specialist? It's pretty cool. It's coming with some tools for you. And then whatever you want. Like this box is yours to play with, and then the other boxes are for your business people. Right? So now that's a pretty cool tool. Let me get rid of this. And we're making it very easy to use, right? I can't make it any easier for you guys to use these tools. We're making it as easy as we possibly can. And by the way, congratulations to Dave Strelitz. A lot of you know Dave. He's been your IT support, my partner. He owns half of Simple Listing Solutions. He was just hired by Google last month, and he's living up in Mountain View now. And that's a really good thing for all of us. He's already learning about it. He's all, oh, wow, man, I can't wait till we start to apply this stuff to our website. I'm like, yeah, good. I said, Dave, sneak around back there. See if you can find the button, the secret button that pushes all of our stuff to the top of the search engines. So now here's the insert called the Homeowner Service Center. You guys familiar with that? And it's gonna jibe with your page, right? With your Homeowner Service Center page. And that pays for your mailing. If you do it, if you take the time up front to set this stuff up, it pays for your postage. Not only does it pay for your postage, but these business owners that are going to become a part of your Homeowner Service Center, they're like, oh, wow, this is great. Hey, this is really cool. What a good-looking newsletter. Hey, you're pretty smart. That's what they're saying to themselves. Between their ears, they're going, hey, she's pretty savvy. This is a pretty good deal. You're a realtor, huh? Hey, my friend, because listen, that's 12 relationships. Right? 12 relationships that you didn't have yet. Go solidify 12 relationships with 12 local businesses. They all know people that you don't know. Now you put them on your newsletter list too. Shake the apple tree. Shake, shake, shake. Remember how I said referrals? That's where your listings are going to come from right now. So your center of influence has to be hearing from you. They have to be hearing from you. If not once a month, 2 or 3 times. Right? And the people, they love the newsletter when they get it. I can't tell you. I can tell you. I'm going to tell you. I don't know what the news program is, but there's this commercial for this like talking head anchor guy on one of the TV shows. And he says, you don't have to talk to 1,000 people to know what's going on out there. You just have to hear the same narrative sort of come back around 3 or 4 times, and you know what's going on out there. Right? And the narrative that I've heard from agents that are using the system is, hey, Chris, they love the newsletter, and it works. Right? And I didn't send it out last month, and I got a phone call. Hey, where's the newsletter? It's like, seriously, you guys, I'm not making it up. Right? So shake the apple tree. Okay. Now, and that's that. So here's what's coming your way, and then we're going to log in your back office and look at some changes. What's coming your way is this stuff in red. What you currently have is this stuff in blue, and you didn't even know it. That's why I've got it on here. What's coming your way is a real estate and divorce page. Okay, that's going to position you, quite frankly, as an expert in that niche market, right? People are going through a divorce. Oftentimes they need to sell their house, and oftentimes they're fighting like cats and dogs or whatever they've got going on, right? And so there's going to be a template page that's going to position you as an expert in that niche market. Okay, not only will there be a template page, there's going to be the new REDS designation, Real Estate Divorce Specialist. In fact, you've already got the designation badge in your back office, I believe. Direct mail letters targeting divorce prospects that position you as a REDS certified advisor. Okay, and then instructions for obtaining those mailing lists. So how do you go down to your county courthouse and get a list of everybody who filed for divorce? Okay, you guys, this is a very lucrative market. Very lucrative market. It is. Not a lot of realtors working it. And it's as simple as get the list every month, and then everybody on the list gets letter number 1 the first month. Next month, letter number 2. Next month, letter number 3. Next month, letter number 4. Next month, they didn't respond to that, they get your newsletter, right? And you don't have to send the newsletter to them every month, but you drip it on them every 90 days, right? And that would be a system, right? 4 letters, 4 months in a row, and then put them on a drip on my newsletter. Okay, and now you're working these people. And when they come and they look and they see that you're a REDS, real estate divorce specialist, and they go, oh, and they look at that page and they read some good information and some tips, they go, oh, okay, right? So that's coming. Okay, there's going to be a probate sales page. right? And then we're probably going to come up with a designation, not probably, we're going to come up with a designation CPSA, something like that. It's going to look pretty similar to the other stuff, and it's going to position you in their eyes as a probate. Now, you guys are going to need to learn something about this stuff, right? So I'm going to see if I can put together some tips and some information for you that helps kind of, I'm not going to certify you guys, I'm just going to give you a shield. You know me, I'm like, look, marketer with real estate license, here now you're a divorce specialist. I'm not prepared to talk about that stuff. Well, then go learn it, right? But I'll see what kind of tools and information resources I can put in your back office to kind of prepare you guys for that conversation. And then, again, probate sales page with a designation coming, a direct mail campaign, and then instructions and resources for obtaining those lists. All right. There's 7 places that I've identified that listings come from, right? They come from divorce. They come from probate. They come from farm areas. They come from FSBOs. They come from expireds. They come from list pendings and NODs, and they come referrals out of your center of influence, right? Now, there's these REO things that come from banks, foreclosures, but those don't really happen that much anymore in a lot of places, right? So real estate divorce, probate, farm, FSBO, expired, short sales, and your center of influence, right? And I'm going to cover you with all those tools, letters to send to the people, pages that position you as an expert, and some dialogue so you can talk about it. Okay? So we're going to go here to the next page, and I'm going to just kind of get rid of my artwork here. Oh, no. Okay. It says the Welcome Mat newsletter is evolving to reflect the changing market conditions and give you more power to customize and incorporate vendor partners into the newsletter to pay your mailing costs. Right? This newsletter, next month, you guys are going to have some really cool options with it. Right? So here's the plan. You guys, you have to stay with me here. I know this is text, but you know, I'm just having this conversation with my IT partner and our graphic designers, and we're just getting it all laid out right now. You don't have to look at your newsletters right now, even know what they look like in your mind. You just need to know that on page 4, we're going to place a text field. So your newsletter, you're going to have multiple newsletters in your back office. They're all going to be the Welcome Mat. One's going to be short sale centric, the one you're used to. Get a free copy of my book, The Homeowner's Guide to Real Estate Short Sales. But another one is not. Another one is going to have a blank space down there. You can put whatever you want into it. In fact, you could put your mortgage broker's logo and photo down there, and you could put some rates in it, right? And now your mortgage partner's in there, and they're paying you to send that out too. Okay. So on page 4 of the newsletter, we're going to place a text field of the realtor's choice in the space next to the little person. Whoops. Wow. What happened there? That was interesting. Did I lose everybody? All right. Let's see. You guys are all still here? Let me just check through the question lot. I just had a weird something happen here. Still here, still here. Okay. Thanks, you guys. All right. So we're back here on this PowerPoint presentation, right? And we were down here towards the bottom of it. Yeah, we're looking at this page. No, we were down a little bit further. We were looking at this page. So, you know, in your newsletter, you've got a guy out there. He's like, and every month it's one month it's a woman, the next month it's a guy, and they're yelling through a megahorn saying, "Thanks for not keeping me a secret. Your referrals." And then it says, "I can expertly guide anyone through a loan mod, short sale, all that stuff." That language now in your second newsletter will be gone, right? So we're going to have a newsletter for you that's short sale centric, and then we're going to have one that's not short sale centric, right? And so, the person calling out, it says they'll make the choice. You can now make the choice in your back office of what you want that message to be, right? By default, the guy through the megaphone is going to be yelling, "Do you know someone who's considering purchasing or selling a local home or investment property?" Question mark, right? But you'll also have the choice of keeping it short sale or putting whatever you want there. It's really easy. You just click a button, right? Page 4, it says below the "I have you to thank for that," the choices are now going to be changed. You're going to have multiple choices. I'm not going to read this stuff to you because I'm going to show it to you here in a minute. It's going to make more sense when I show it to you. In fact, let's just go, is there anything? Yeah. Okay, I want to show you this. Your Seller Assist program, right? We're talking about FSBOs right now. I'm going to show you guys a FSBO campaign, and I wish I could fit this whole thing in here. I'm just trying to shrink my screen here a little bit so you guys can get a little bit better view of this. You know why you can't get a better view? Because we're doing it like this. Here we go. My Seller Assist program. Okay. It says, discover how my free Seller Assist program can help you sell your home faster and for more money. Advertise your home. So remember that FSBO page? The FSBO page that you can quickly and easily build? Okay. Now here's a piece of mail for FSBOs. my free seller assist program. So again, discover how my free seller assist program helps you sell your home faster and for more money. Advertise your home on my website and hundreds of other syndicated sites such as Realtor.com and Yahoo Homes. Promote your home to you'll be able to fill in database of prospective area home buyers, 100 professional quality flyers and yard box, professionally styled photos and video tour. Ensure all interested buyers are fully qualified to purchase your property. Ensure all prospective buyers have their calls and questions answered promptly and professionally. My seller assist program enables me to help match homeowners who made the decision today to sell their home on their own, And then show your home by appointment only to qualified pre-screened buyers with serious interest, professional help showcasing your home, massive online exposure for free, right? So this is one page, right? But if I flip this over, what goes on the other page? Like what's going to go on the backside? I'll show you. But I got a mail campaign for you guys to go after FSBOs, right? And it's going to be a good thing, especially if you start to get FSBOs in your marketplace. So remember that FSBO page that I showed you guys that's really easy to build? All right. Well, a very effective mail piece. Here we go. We're back to normal. A very effective mail piece that agents have been using is printing out their website on a piece of paper, right? So if you printed this out, right, on a piece of paper, and on the other side you had that letter I just showed you, right, you could fold this up, right? You could actually print out your home page too. I'll show you guys how to do this. But you have tools right now that are totally unique that when you go to a FSBO, you can say, hey, check it out. It's a free program. How come you guys aren't doing this? Check it out. Check out the stuff I can. Oh, right. So I don't want to spend a lot of time talking about FSBOs. I just want you guys to know the power of your system. All right. So I'm going to escape out of here if I can. Right. Things aren't working beautifully right now over here, but that's okay. All right, and what we're going to do is we're going to log into your back office. I'm going to show you how to change your home page, and then I'm going to show you some new things, okay? All right, so let's do this. Let's go over here. And by the way, if you guys aren't aware, you can log into your back office through your website. You just scroll down to the bottom, and you see a little thing that says log in. You can just click log in. Right? You don't have to go over to simplelistingsolutions.com to log in. You can just go to your website and log in down here on the bottom. Okay, so I'm already logged in. So I'm in the back office, and first thing I want to show you is underneath this link, Edit Site Settings. If I click on that, there's some new things here, right? There's a thing that right here says Home Page. Look at this field, Home Page, right? What do I want my home page to be, right? So if you want it to be the new farm area home page, you would just go down here and select Farm Area Home Page, right? And you could just select that and then click Submit, and it would change your homepage from this short sale homepage to this farm area homepage. And then all you need to do is type in the name of your community. You got to change 2 words, right? Coral Springs, right? That's all you have to do, and then it's done. Okay, so from your back office, again, you guys could just go click on Edit Site Settings, and you could just come down here where it says Home Page. You could change your home page to Farm Area Home Page, or you could leave it alone. That's up to you. Soon, you'll have divorce pages, and you're going to know how to work those too. Okay, so that's a new way to. That's how you guys change home pages in your back office. You know, between home pages, you do it right in your back office by clicking Edit Site Settings. Okay, now we have Newsletter Autofill Settings. Newsletter Autofill Settings. Check this out. You can click on this, and it says, use the settings below to control how the fields on your newsletter are autofilled. Okay, and then it says, the text that will appear next to the person calling out. That's the guy yelling through the megaphone saying, thanks for not keeping me a secret, right? You can select, do you know someone who's considering purchasing or selling a local home or investment property? Or you can say, no, I still got a ton of short sales. I'm going to select this one. And then automatically your newsletter underneath that guy calling out, it's going to say, do you know friends who are upside down their home or investment property? You can help me help them. It's easy and free, right? Therefore, keeping it short sale centric. Or you can say, I want it to say something completely different, and you can create your own, right? Okay, so here's a hot market call out. Here's a short sale call out, right, for that section. You can decide what your newsletter will have in it. And then down here it says, the text that will appear below the I have you to thank for that section. Well, it says, here's one choice, search thousands of homes on the MLS or learn how to obtain top dollar for years on my website below. That's the hot market one, right? If you're still in a short sale market, you can say, nope, I want it to say, I can expertly guide anyone through their loan modification or short sale process, and it's absolutely free. Learn more at my website. That's what it says right now, by the way. That's what it's always said, right? This is a new feature, this line. Or create your own, okay? Now, for the This Month in History section of your newsletter, you can say, just show the This Month in History box because it's cool, or you can say, no, I'm going to get rid of that because it's a significant size field and my mortgage broker wants to have rates there, right? And his picture and logo, because he told me if he could put his picture and logo in there and contact information and like rates for the month, like in the newsletter, he's going to give me, $300 when I send it out to 1,000 people, right? So you can now change that. It's very easy, okay? And then for the bottom left section below the eco-friendly fishing link, wherever that is, it says, get a free copy of my book, The Homeowner's Guide to Real Estate Short Sales. Just visit my website. That's what it currently says, right? But you could change that. You could change to say, get a free copy of my book, The Homeowner's Guide to Fighting Foreclosure. Just visit my website. Or you can upload an image. You could have a different image there, right? Or you could go over to pdfescape.com and you could manually do whatever you want. Right. But your newsletter now is very malleable, right? And the reason for that is, look, you've got maybe the short sales are gone. Now you got a hot market newsletter. It's just get rid of the book. We're going to put a different thing there. Boom. It's not about short sales anymore. Or you can keep it about short sales. Or you can incorporate your mortgage broker into it, put some rates in there, and you could get some payment that way, right? Anything. Or you could put your listing this month, the hottest listing. You could put that down there. Okay. So, I'm gonna. I have a feeling right now that somebody's really calling out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just circle through the question lot right here, real quickly. Hi, my friend. What are your sources for FSBOs? Oh, I'll show you some good sources for FSBOs, like Vulcan 7. Also, how do you show only expireds that have not relisted or sold if you go back 6 months or 1 year on the MLS? Listen, if they relisted and sold, that's great. I would say that. I would say you're going to be shocked to discover that some of these homes that expired were relisted with another brokerage and actually sold at a higher list price. Really? I'm going to your website right now. What? Right? You show it. Explain it. Okay. Hi, Chris. I missed the first 20 minutes of this webinar. Do you record it or replay it? Yeah, it's recorded. How can I catch it? It'll be in your back office. Will there be an ebook created for FSBOs? Yeah, that's not on my radar screen right now. My radar screen right now is an ebook for divorce, but that possibly, yeah, that's not on the radar screen right now. Okay, we're moving on. Okay, so I showed you guys now this new link in your back office. First, I said if you click on Edit Site Settings, you can change your home page, right? You can just go like that, click, change, but make sure you click Submit or it won't change. Okay, I showed you that. I also just showed you that there's a new link down here called Newsletter Autofill Settings that allows you to change your newsletter, right? Real easy. We're going to have some videos back here. In fact, today's Friday. Next week, we're going to have some new videos in your Click Training video library that's going to walk you through a bunch of this stuff. And they'll be little 2-3 minute tutorials, right? So I want to do my newsletters, just watch the little video, right? Okay. So your website is evolving. There's a new link back here, by the way, called Letter Library. A lot of you probably haven't clicked on it, okay? And you can see we've got some fields here for divorce and probate, and when those letters are created, they're just going to be uploaded right here, okay? Probate, when the letters are created, they're going to be uploaded right here. And then as I get some great ideas, I got some, like, click on this link, Newsletter Insert Ideas. You guys will love it. You're sending out your newsletter every month to your farm area, your center of influence. You got to click on this link. Right, because your newsletter, remember, you may have heard me say this before, the difference between really successful entrepreneurs and everybody else, it all happens in execution. Like, they're doing the same thing as you, they're just executing at a higher level. Like, their dialogue is better at the door. You know, the mail piece is better. That they're just executing better. So your newsletter, it's a great newsletter. But if you want to execute your newsletter at a higher level, you have to stick things in it, and not just anything. You put things in it that when they open up the newsletter, they go, oh, right? Oh, and they engage with it. So click on this. Okay, farm letters. Here's some letters right here for your farm area, right? So let's click on this hot market letter. Let's just take a look at this together. I can just click on it, and I'm going to click save, and we're going to open this thing up right here, hot market letter. You guys can do the same thing. You guys can go into your back office, and you can click on that letter right now, and then you can just click enable editing, right? And you can just put in your name from the desk of, and you can just type in, your name, and then you could just type in today's date. Now let's read this letter together. It says, show me a home that sold in 7 days or less, and I'll show you a seller who likely left thousands of dollars on the table. Or maybe they didn't want top dollar. Right? Let's just stop right there for a minute. Right? Sit with that. Show me a home that sold in 7 days or less, and I'll show you a seller who left thousands of dollars on the table. Maybe they didn't want the money. Right? Now let's close that down, and let's go back over here, and let's look at this home page. If that person who got that letter came over here, they go, what? And they read that letter, and it drove them over here, they'd say, and they'd see this headline that says, now you can rest assured your Forest Ranch home sells for top dollar with a powerful marketing strategy designed for markets just like the one we're in right now. Watch the video. Okay, you see how they work together? Okay, so show me a home that sold in 7 days or less, and I'll show you a seller who left thousands of dollars on the table. Maybe they didn't want top dollar. And then it says, scary but true. Home buying season is in full bloom, and with so many buyers and such limited inventory, many homes are selling within days or even hours of being put on the market. And that's not good. Did you know that taking just 3 minutes right now to listen to a free recorded message, right? Couldn't you just change this and say to visit a website or watch a 2-minute video, right? That's what I would say, watch a 2-minute video. Unless you got a toll-free number and you want the script, I'll give you the script. You can have people call a toll-free number and listen to a recording. I'd rather drive them to the website to watch the video. Okay, so it says, did you know that taking just 3 minutes right now to watch a 2-minute video will not only add thousands of dollars to your bank account if you have a home or investment property to sell, but it will make you the smartest home seller in the neighborhood? Seriously. Discover exactly how to sell your home for top dollar in a hot market so you can explain it to the agents you interview. That's pretty funny. So you can explain it to the agents you interview, right? I'm not clamping on to you guys like a barnacle to the ship. I'm a consultant. I'm an advisor, right? I'll give you some great ideas. Give me a call. Maybe I'm the right agent for you. Maybe I'm not. But how do you like my song so far? Right? So discover exactly how to sell your home for top dollar in a hot market so you can explain it to the agents you interview, right? Toll-free 24-hour recorded message or www.yourwebsite.com. Watch the video. All right? You can edit that. It's very easy. Right? Now it says, I may or may not be the right agent for you, but since my intention is to earn your business and future advocacy by providing extraordinary information and services that enable you to score with better results and better service, why not at least meet with me and discover how? I'll provide great advice and absolute zero pressure. I can explain everything from how to harness pent-up demand in your neighborhood to creating auction effects in order to maximize your sales price. It says, I can even explain how, as a marketer with real estate license, I'm able to get a virtual tour of your property into the very first slot on page number 1 of Google search results within hours of listing your home using relevant keywords and search terms. They're going to read that and go, what? And you guys know how to do it. You do. If you don't, I'll show you. Right? You can go watch the video. And then it says, thanks for not keeping me a secret, and I hope to have an opportunity to serve you on your team. Right? Just put in your information. So there's one letter. Right? And you could go target properties, because usually where there's one listing, there's going to be another one soon. It's just Murphy's Law. I don't know how it happens that way, but it does. Right? My friend Dean Jackson, he's got a website you guys go look at. It's called The Listing Next Door, and he talks about the psychology of that. Usually where there's a listing, in 90 days you got another one right there in the same neighborhood. Like it inspired somebody down the street to do the same thing. Right? So this is a letter you guys could use today. You just go, put. You could put your name in there and your address, put today's date in there, put in your web URL right here. It's just a Word document. Right? And you could go target properties in and around listings that just sold in 3 days. Okay? And then when people get it, they go over here and they go, what? And then if they live in this community, they go, huh? And they go, click. Right? And when you guys come over here and watch this video and listen to the language, you're going to go, oh, wow, that is right on the money. That is right on the money. And you all could sit in front of your webcam on your laptop like I did right here and speak into the camera. Chris, what's the script? Let me read it. No. You're not going to read a script, because if you read a script while you're looking into your webcam, it's going to look really lame. People are going to know, guys, read the script. It's not about a script. It's about telling a story. And this story is only 3 minutes long. So if you watched my story, you'd go, hey, that's a good story. I could tell it. Like, you guys could go tell the story of the Three Little Bears or Little Red Riding Hood. Everybody knows the story. You don't need to read a book. It's a story, right? There was Little Red Riding Hood. She was a girl with a red dress. Her grandma lived in the forest. She had a basket of food or apples or something like that, and she would go visit her grandma, and there was a wolf, right? And the wolf, you could all tell the story, right? And when you tell it in your words, right, and you imagine there's a bunch of little kids sitting in front of you with their eyes wide open listening, and then what happened? You have fun. You tell a story, right? That's how you make a good video. So you watch my story and you go, oh, hey, that's a good story. I could tell that story. Let me watch it again. You watch it 3 or 4 times, and then just turn on your webcam and tell the story your way, right? And then now your video is ready to go on your homepage, and it would be great, right? It would be great. Okay, so back office. All right, so you've got some letters back here now in the letter library. Stop the foreclosure, tear sheet letter, download the tear sheet in Spanish, download. So these letters you guys are familiar with. You're probably not familiar with the stop the foreclosure letter. That's a new letter that you can use if you're farming short sales, right? It's a system. It's pretty cool. And that's Rick Geese, if he's on here right now, 2% response rate out in Michigan from this letter. Okay, so farm area. You've got the don't sell too quickly letter. You've got a hot market letter. You've got 10 tips for getting top dollar. And you're going to have more of these. You're going to have a bunch more free reports added back here. Let me let's take a little look at this together. 10 tips for getting top dollar. If I can reduce this down so I can see it. Can I do that? Not really. It says free report 10 simple steps to help you get top dollar when selling your home or investment property. And then I'm just going to scroll through this real quick because it's great tips. This is all original. I made this up. Make sure you show your home at its best. Boom, boom, boom. Emotion plays a big deal. Let there be lots of light. Hold it open. Invite the neighbors. Constant exposure. Non-traditional advertising. What do I have else on here? I have price it smartly from the beginning. You know, what did I write here? Next to having your home on the market for an extraordinary amount of days, nothing looks worse to buyers than a constantly changing asking price. This is critical. Sometimes the best strategy is to price your home substantially lower than you'll accept in order to attract more attention to your property. Right? That's a pretty cool little tip. Understand the market will dictate what your home is worth and not your personal needs. If you need more money than your home is worth, then you'll need to ask yourself if now is the right time to try and sell it. You might need to stick around for a while and let the market catch up to your wishes if you aren't getting the price you need or feel that you think it's worth. Right? Get an escape clause in your listing agreement. Right? And you guys are all going to start offering that now with your easy exit listing agreement because it's very attractive. Right? And then choose your agent wisely. Right? Some real estate professionals, what did I write there? I don't know, but I'm sure it was good. Bounce from brokerage to brokerage like a beach ball. Know that you're getting the person you meet and interview with and not the logo on their card. Right? That's a very true statement. Wouldn't you guys agree? Right? You're getting the agent, not the brokerage. And, you know, if you work for a great brokerage, you want to say, hey, you get the brokerage. I understand that. And to a degree, they do too. Right? But for the most part, they get the agent. Consider having your home appraised prior to listing it. So you guys know this stuff. But this report, you can just print it out, and what do you do with it? You insert it into your newsletter. Going into your farm area. You could even put this in the newsletter that's going out to your center of influence because they appreciate it too. Right? Execution on your newsletters, what are you going to put in it? Right? What are you going to put in it? Handwritten notes, free reports, area comps for your farm. What else can you think of? Right? What else can you think of? You don't need to think of anything because if you come down here and click on newsletter insert ideas, let's talk about this for just 1 second, you guys, because the newsletter is bringing listings. It's the most effective tool for shaking the apple tree with your center of influence every month. It's when they get your newsletter in the mail. And when they open it up, what falls out? Right? It says your Welcome Mat newsletter is so much more than just a great-looking newsletter that positions you as a savvy real estate pro, right, who just may have happened to write a couple of books. It's also a very clever and highly effective message delivery vehicle. So here's some examples, right? A short, sweet, handwritten letter to your sphere of influence letting them know about the red-hot market conditions, your new listing, great rates, or even a short story about how you recently helped someone in real estate. Most importantly, always close your letters with a friendly PS, thanks for not keeping me a secret, right? You could put that in there. How about area sales comps, right? How about just listed in your neighborhood, right? How about open house in the newsletter, right? You're going to have an open house. You insert it in the newsletter. You knock on 100 doors around your listing. You go, hey, we're doing an open house today. Come on by, right? That's how you're going to get all the neighborhood homeowners to come to your open house and meet you because that's what your open houses are for. It's a meet and greet, session where you win the hearts and minds of the neighbors because that's where your listings come from, right? You never just hand out an open house invite or a just sold or just listed not inserted into your newsletter, right? Because the newsletter is going to get shelf life. It's going to hang around. Oh, wow, look at this. It's very professional. Look at this good-looking, nice newsletter. Oh, check it out. They do. That happens, right? So you never just give an open house thing. When you're going to do an open house, hand deliver it to 100 houses around your listing, insert it in your newsletter, and say, hey, come on by today. We're going to have lemonade and hot dogs. Great chance to see what they did in the backyard. Here you go. Same thing. Hey, listen, just sold a home around the corner from you guys. Want to let you know about it. We had 17 offers. 17 offers? What? Tell me more. Well, this is what we did. Boom, boom, boom. Here you go. And it's in your newsletter, right? Just listed. Hey, I want to let you know we listed a house down the street. Here you go. Right? It's in your newsletter. Okay, you're going to get shelf life that way with it. So those are all things you can insert in your newsletter. You can print your home page. Print your home page. I'm going to show you this is very powerful. In fact, that 2% response rate letter in your back office, it's a printed home page. I wrote here, don't wait for Google. You guys, if your home page is designed to represent your farm area with custom masthead image, like mine and like yours can easily be, community-themed nosy neighbor pages, etc., then printing your home page out and inserting it into your newsletter with a handwritten note on the back, telling them to look at your seller assist page or go check out your HARP 2.0 page or go check out your vendor page, whatever else you think might interest them, it makes perfect sense, right? Don't wait for Google. It's also a great talking tool at the door. If you're out knocking in your farm, you can show people. You can print out your home page and laminate it. Say, hey, check it out. You guys, you can say, hey, look. You can say, hey, look, right? Or you can say, hey, look. Check it out. You guys can go over to my website and you can click on the, Forest Ranch for Sale by Owners page. You can see all the FSBOs in there. Oh, wow. Right? This thing, it's a website right now, but it's also I could very easily print this out. I could very easily print this out, and I could very easily even stick a Post-it note on it right here and get a red pen and pick up a little red pen like this, and I could say, hey, go have a look at this, right? And I could fold this thing up and stick it in the mail, right? And if on the other side of it, it talked about my Seller Assist program, and I mailed this to FSBOs, wow. Wow. Let's go over here. I'm going to show you guys something. We're going to go over here to, we're going to get rid of all my drawings here first and erase all drawings. And we're going to go to a place called Vulcan 7. Here we go. Vulcan7.com. Okay, so over here at Vulcan 7, and there's other places besides Vulcan 7, but I like these guys. You want FSBOs? You want to know all the FSBOs that are on the market, the expireds? They'll send them to you. You want the addresses, all the information? You get them from them, right? You don't have to go look that stuff up. Just go get them, right? Expireds, here you go. Right. So these are list lead providers. You say, hey, I'm looking for FSBOs in my market. I'm looking for the expireds in my market, and they'll keep you updated. Right. Vulcan7.com. So that's where you can go get those lists that would allow you to easily print out. Now you got the letter. You have free Seller Assist program, and it goes on the reverse side of this with a little thing saying, check this out. Right. And you're mailing that to FSBOs. Why aren't you guys advertising your home over here on my website for free? It's easy. I get the thing all over the internet. I make Craigslist ads. People click on the ad. It takes them over here. They see your house, and they see that they got to be pre-qualified to even thinking about setting an appointment to look at it. Right? I'll make all that stuff happen for you. It's free. Right? There's your FSBO campaign. There's your expired campaign. Go over to my website. Click on the link. See all the other homes in this market that were on the market in this neighborhood in the last 2 years. They were on the market and they expired. Some of them relisted and sold at a higher list price. Go check it out. That kind of stuff. You get a list in the month, here's all the expireds, boom, print the letter, it goes in the mail. They'll come over here and they'll check it out. Those expireds, they'll come look. FSBOs, why wouldn't I be advertising my house over here for free? Right? Now, you want to execute at an even higher level? Go knock on their door too. Don't just rely on mail. Hey, you guys, how's it going? Listen, I sent you a letter last week. I'm not sure that you guys got it. I just wanted to introduce myself real briefly. I know you're selling your home on your own, and that's great. I hope you guys do. I hope you get top dollar for it. Did you get a letter from me? Check it out. I want to show you guys something. I've got a Seller Assist program. It's free. It's absolutely free, and here's the way it works. Oh, right. Don't just rely on mail. Go talk. Right. Listings come from relationship. Right. Primarily. Secondarily, they'll come through the mail. Oh, wow, this is if you got good mail. Then they call you up and they follow the breadcrumbs to you. But primarily they come from, hey, this agent just knocked on my door and I loved what he had to say. Or, hey, my friend referred me to you. Right? So you know, as many listings really as hard as you're willing to work, go walk, knock, talk. Call your center of influence. Go visit your center of influence, face-to-face engagement. Right? Go get out in the relationship business with these people in the world. Hey, how's it going? Right? I've got a guy here. In fact, let's Tom. Is it? Yeah. Well, I don't even know what his URL is. Never mind. Yeah, I do. Control T. We're going to go to Tom. I think it's Tom Levin. Look at this. Brand new agent. He's brand new agent. This is Tom. Right? He's here in Carlsbad, California, and he's on. He said, Chris, I want to have a masthead with a picture of the Carlsbad flower fields, make it real pretty so people know that I work Carlsbad. And, he's a general contractor. Look, he's doing all kinds of stuff. He's changing his homepage. My selling strategy ensures that your coastal home will sell for top dollar. You can rest assured knowing. So, he's changed some things here a little bit. I'm also a licensed general contractor. But the reason I'm letting you know about Tom, brand new agent, maybe he's been in real estate 90 days. Tom takes his newsletter. He's got a farm area with 1,000 homes in it. He prints out 1,000 of his newsletters every month in color. He's found a nice printer here that does it real nice. And he walks and he hand delivers his newsletter to 1,000 homes in his farm every month. And he's walking, knocking, talking his farm all the time. I mean, all the time. And his farm area, average price point he's primarily Aviara, is like $600,000 to $800,000. And I said, and he's got real good dialogue skills, and he is a general contractor. So even though he's a rookie as a realtor, right, he's got great tools, and he's out there, and he's got a great personality talking to people. And I know for a fact, it's like, the guy's going to kill it. I mean, anybody's out there every day walking their farm 1,000 homes. Hey, how's it going? I want to introduce myself. I'm also a general contractor. I'm a Coldwell. Here's my newsletter. And he calls me and says, Chris, I'm having a great time. People are so friendly. They're not friendly at all, right? So I want to share that with you. Okay, now in your back office, let's go back there. I showed you, let's just close the loop here. I showed you that if you click Edit Site Settings, you can now change your homepage to the new Hot Market template, right? And then I showed you that if you click on Newsletter Autofill Settings, you can now change the fields in your newsletter. And by the way, in the past, when you would download your newsletter every month, then you'd have to go over to PDF Escape and upload it, insert your image, and insert your stuff into it, right? And then print it, and like save it as PDF and print it. And so a lot of you, I don't know how to do that. I'm not going to do that. Even though it's a great looking newsletter that's 99% complete, that just, I know. I could see myself getting stuck in that little thing too and not doing it. But now there's no excuse because now you don't even need to do that. Now you can just print your newsletter, right? Now you can just say download the monthly newsletter. You can just click, do I want it in 8.5 by 11 format? Where I got to staple 4 pages together. I don't know why I'd do that. Or do I want it in 11 by 17 format that I just fold in half and now it's like a good-looking magazine, right? This is the format I use. You can just print it. It's got your stuff already in it. Your photo won't be in there. Your name, your phone number, all your contact information will be in there. It'll look real nice, right? And if you want your photo in there, that's really easy too. But right now, your newsletter, all you have to do is click and print. Stick it in the mail. There's nothing easier than click, print, put on a mailing label, stick it in the mail. Click, print, walk around and hand it out. Okay, it's that easy. It's that easy. And boy, the welcome mat looks good this month. It looks great this month. In fact, let's just click download, and I'm going to click save, and let's open up the May edition of the welcome mat that you guys all have in your back office. Right? Here's the welcome mat for May. Right? And now look, it says Chris Silveda Solutions Realty. It doesn't have my photo here. But we're going to fix that soon. In fact, you're going to be able to upload a photo in your back office, and then we're going to pop it right in here for you. Right? But right now, if you just printed your newsletter, it would have your name and your brokerage information here. It would have your URL right here. It would have your URL over here and over here, and you could it would have your return address up here. It's ready to go. Click, print. Right? Now, sure, you can make it look prettier. You could put in a picture of a beautiful sunset, in the Keys, and have your logo and make it look real nice. That's easy too. Right? Once you have that image created. Right. So right now it's click print. It's that easy. Your newsletter. Okay. Oh, and so let's look at this while we've got this newsletter open. Okay. Close this. Let's open this up so you guys can see where these changes are going to occur. You're now going to have the option of not having a book here and having a blank field right here. Okay. And that's a big enough box that your lender could put their photo and their logo and rates and stuff in here if they chose to. And it's real easy. Or you could put whatever you wanted. Or you could leave the book here. Or you could have the blue book be here, right? You just click, 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 click. You'll decide, right? And then up here, this is where the call out is, right? And right now she's saying, do you know friends who are upside down on their home or property? You can help me help them. It's easy and free. Now you can go click. You can change that. And then what is the new one? Says, hey, do you know somebody thinking about buying or something like that? But it's not short sale related, right? It's no longer short sale related. So you decide, right? So all this stuff is now, it's pretty customizable. And let's look at the inside pages of May, right? So here's the May edition of the welcome mat. Right. And again, I gave you a whole list of things. You just insert it into it. Boom. It goes out to your center of influence. Insert it into it. Boom. Hand deliver it to your farm or mail it into your farm. And mail it into your farm and not your postage. You're not paying for the postage. Your homeowner service center people are. Right? Okay. I'm going to stop right here and I'm going to just circle through the question parking lot. And so we've got where I last left off. Am I going to record it? Yeah. And this recorded webinar will be posted in your back office. How can I catch it? That's where. Better than RedX, there you go. There's RedX as well. For FSBOs, expires, you guys can go over to RedX. Right? You can do that too. So hey, thanks. That's a good thing for them. Okay, so I'm closing the newsletter down. We're going back into the main menu of the back office. And I'm going to show you guys something here because it's the most powerful tool. I think it's the coolest tool on the planet. It's just so easy. And as a real estate professional, or even if you're in mortgage, you gotta. It's so easy to do things with this thing, to go fishing. Like I'm going to show you guys right now how to go make a fishing hook, how to go make your own bait, how to make your own line, and how to throw it out into the water right now to catch a fish. To catch a fish. Like you don't need Craig Proctor to catch a fish, or Joe Stump, or me, or anybody to catch a fish. I'll show you guys right now with a simple little tool and the tools that you have how to go catch fish. Easy way. Okay, so let's just do this quick little lesson for you guys here so you all know how the power of this system. I'm going to click Control T and I'm going to open up another screen over here. Okay, so I just got a blank screen. And up here in my address bar, I'm going to type in images, Carlsbad Homes. There we go. I typed in images of Carlsbad Homes. If you typed in images of Florida homes, images of Tampa homes, images of, you're going to find them. Right? So now I've got this link here. Look what I'm going to do. I'm going to click on it. Here's a bunch of homes in Carlsbad, California, right near where I live. Okay, so here they are. And so in your back office, where I'm going to go back to right now, let me close some of these websites. In your back office, you guys all have this link right here that says Download Screenshot Program. It's free. Download it, right? And when you do download it, what'll happen is you'll end up with a little thing down here. I don't know if you guys can see down here, but there's a little thing down here that says, that's my green shot. I downloaded it. There it is. Okay. So I'm going to put my little pen down here. Okay. So there's green shot. Now, I've got green shot here, and I've got images of Carlsbad Homes right here, right? Or I've got images of an expired listing, or I've got images of a FSBO, or I've, images of my new listing. Doesn't matter. Let's just say, here's my new listing, okay? And so look what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this green shot, I'm going to right-click, and I'm going to say Capture Region. And I'm going to take a picture of this picture. I'm just going to go like this. Snap, take a photo, okay? And I'm going to say Save As FSBO, right? Save as my new FSBO, right? And I'm going to save it right there on my desktop. Save. I'm going to close that. Okay, and then I'm going to close out of here. I don't need any more images, right? What I did was I just got an image of my FSBO. All right, now I'm going to close off the internet here for a minute so you guys are going to see my messy desktop. I'm going to close out of there. Now you're going to see my messy desktop. And there's my boy down in Baja last month. I took him down there. We went fishing. All right, so what I'm going to do right now, most of you have Microsoft tools like Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, all that stuff. Most of you do. If you don't, you'll have something that'll work just fine for you. I like Microsoft PowerPoint, but I could do Word. I just like PowerPoint because basically all I'm looking for right now is a white piece of paper online that I could insert an image into, right? So in PowerPoint, it says insert a new slide, right? So, and then it gives me a couple text boxes here I'm going to get rid of. Right. So I'm looking at, I opened up PowerPoint and I inserted a slide, right? I want you to think of this as a chopping block. This is like a cutting board. If there's any fishermen here, this is where we make bait. We chop up our bait right here. Okay, so I'm going to say insert picture. Right, insert a picture onto my chopping block, and I left that picture over on my desktop, and I called it my new FSBO, didn't I? Something like that, my new FSBO. Yep. So I'm going to say there it is. Open. All right, so there's that picture. I just used GreenShot. I grabbed a picture, right, from the internet. I just snapped a photo. Okay, there it is. It's a FSBO, right? Somebody responded to my seller assist program. Yeah, I want you to advertise my home for free. All right, so now I took the picture, I uploaded it on my FSBO page. But now look, now I'm gonna now watch what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go fishing. Here's a photo, and then now I'm gonna say insert text box, and I'm just gonna put a text box right here for the moment, and I'm gonna say Calavera Hills for sale by owner, right? Call 877-721-8220, 24-hour recorded info, right? Or visit www.mywebsite.com, right? Mywebsite.com. All right, I put in a little too many W's there. All right, so that's my message. Calavera Hills, it doesn't recognize that, so I'm just going to right-click on that. I'm going to say Add to Dictionary, so I got that little squiggly line to go away. Okay, now I'm going to say Select all this text, and center it, right, just so it looks good. And I'm going to take this, and I'm going to drag this box down like right here, and I'm going to say, when I put it there, the type gets a little lost, right? So maybe if I get all that type in there, and maybe if I make it bold, a little bit easier to see. Yeah, but still not easy enough. Let me move it down here and see what it looks like. Boy, it really gets lost there. So let me grab all that text in there and change the color. Maybe if I make it white, it'll pop up a little bit better. Yeah, it seems to pop out a little bit better in white maybe, especially if I put it down there in that dark area. Okay, so I might have to play with it a little bit so people can see it really well, right? So, but look, I just made an ad, right? All I did was I inserted a picture that I took, insert picture, and I made a text box. And where'd all my text go? Yeah, I made a text box, right? So now there's my ad. Now look, I'm going to take my GreenShot again. Click, right-click, capture region. Now I'm going to take a picture of this so I can turn it into one thing, right? I don't want a picture with a text box on top of it. I want to turn it into one image, right? So now here's my new FSBO ad. There's a picture of the FSBO. It says Calavera Hills for sale by owner, recorded info. Oh, you know what? I don't want that. Close it. Watch what I'm going to do. This is the whole point. I'm going to insert another text here. Text box. Let's just type this. Click on me to learn more. All right, there we go. And let's take that, and let's make that bold. And let's make it like a bigger font like that. It stands out more, right? And now we're going to take that, and we're going to put it like right there. Okay, they can see that. Click on me to learn more. Okay, now my ad is done. I'm going to take a picture of this little thing right here with my free screen capture stuff that you got in your back office, right? I'm going to take a picture. Now there's my ad. So I'm going to say save as killer ad. Killer ad. I'm going to save right to my desktop. Save. We're all done, right? I just made my bait. I got my hooks all lined up. My fishing lines everything's ready to go. I'm going to go throw this thing in the water, right? Now I can just close. I'm done. I don't even want to say that, right? So let's go back to the internet. Let's go back to our back office. Let's go down here where it says upload images. By the way, you got a new link, upload documents. But let's go here where it says upload images. Very simple. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to say add another image. I don't even need to because, choose file, right? And we're going to go to desktop, and we named it killer ad, right? There it is, killer ad. I'm going to say open, and then I'm going to say upload. There it is. Now it's uploaded in my back office, and it just gave me this URL code right here. See, here's the picture, and here's this picture represented in code, right, in URL. It's going to take them to the picture. So I'm going to right-click on this little link, and I'm going to say Save Link, or Copy Link Address. That's what I'll do, Copy Link Address, right? Now, I don't even need to do that. I'm done. In fact, forget the last 5 seconds. All I need to do is upload it. It's done. I uploaded the picture. I'm done. I don't need to copy this anymore. I just uploaded the image. I'm done. So what I'm going to do now that I uploaded the image and I'm done is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to click Menu to go back to my main menu page. Now that I just uploaded the ad that I made, really simple. I clicked Upload Images, uploaded it. If you come over here to the Craigslist ads, now what I can do is I can scroll down through all of my Craigslist ads, and if I get down to the very bottom, I'm going to find the ad I just made, right? Along with all the other images I've uploaded throughout time. So let's go down there. Sorry, you guys, it popped me back up to the top. Okay, we're going to get down here to the bottom. and we're going to find, click on me to learn more. Calavera Hills, here's my ad. Okay, right now it's pointed at my home page. I don't want that. I want it to go over to my FSBO page, right? Because I have a FSBO page, don't I have a Forest Ranch for sale by owner? So I can just click Forest Ranch for sale by owner. Now, if I go click this, if I take this code right here, copy it, and go paste it into Craigslist, this ad will appear. For sale by owner, California, Calavera Hills for sale by owner, call toll free or visit my website or click to learn more. If they click on that from Craigslist, right, it's going to take them right over here to my Forest Ranch FSBO page. They'll just automatically arrive here. And they'll go, oh, yeah, there it is. There's more information about it. And here's what I need to do to find out how to contact the agent, set up an appointment, and all that property information. Right? But look, there's other FSBOs over here. Oh, look. Right? So that's how easy it is to tell a homeowner, hey, listen, I'm going to advertise your home. First of all, I'm going to get it on my FSBO page over on my website. I got a bunch of buyer traffic coming over there. Then I'm going to make a bunch of nice ads for it. I'll get those up on Craigslist and all over the internet, and people come over here and they're going to learn all about your home. I'll make sure they're pre-qualified, and I'll set up any appointments. Oh, wow, great, free service. Right? That was just a FSBO ad. Could have done any kind of ad. Right? Now that I have this right-click, capture region, I can take a picture of anything. I can just take a picture of that. I'm going to turn this into an ad, right? So that's a little tool that you guys have in your back office for making ads, right, that people click on. And so today what we covered was FSBO campaign, expired campaign. You already have the ability to go after expireds and FSBOs right now, right? You have the ability right now to really target a farm, and boom, you have the best tool in the world to target your farm, your newsletter with inserts, free reports on how to sell your home, letters on hot market, beware. Right? So you've got all the short sale tools in the world. You've got a short sale website, but if you don't want the short sale website anymore, you now have a website you can convert into a really strong farm area website, and you got the tools for the farm. You got the tools for expired. And again, what's coming your way next is going to be tools for divorce and probate. Okay. So what questions do you guys have right now? We've been together for a little more than an hour, and in fact, an hour and 20. So if you've got questions, now is a great time to just click on the little arrow, type them into your comment box, and then I'm going to take a scroll through the question parking lot. Okay. What I want you guys to know more than ever, if you're not getting listings, if you're not doing business, I want to talk to you. Right? I want to talk to you. Is it because you're not working hard? Is it because you don't have the habits of getting out there every day and you're not? Is it you, or is it Chris? Man, I'm knocking, I'm walking, I'm talking, I'm mailing, I'm killing it, man. I've been doing this for months and nothing's happening. Right? Is it that? Right? I'd like to know. If it's you, then you know what you need to do, I think, right? But anyway, I'm just going to say that about that, and then I'm going to take a look through the question lot here as you guys are typing in these questions. Okay. If mailing, what do you suggest on how to package properly, get it a mail piece opened? Okay, Don, if you're going to mail, put it in an envelope and handwrite it, right? Go get an envelope that you would mail to your friend. Go get an envelope that you would mail a letter to your mom. Get the envelope, right? Put the letter in it, handwrite the address, and mail it to them. They'll open it, right? Or Don, go to their house and write a handwritten note and stick it to the door, right? Stick it right in the crack of the door, handwritten note. They will read it. Everybody. If you stick something on my door that's glossy, slick, Helvetica, 16-point type, graphic design, pictures and stuff on it, I'm throwing in the trash. What were the pictures on it? I didn't even look at it. I'm throwing in the trash. I'm coming home. It's the end of the day. I got my cell phone and stuff going on. I'm like, I'm trying to get in the house. I got to pee. The phone's ringing. I didn't answer. And there's I'm not going to look at it. I'm going to look at a door hanger 9 out of 10 times, or the postcard either, 9 out of 10 times, right? But if there's a handwritten note somebody wrote stuck in the crack of the door, I'm reading it. Who came by? Maybe it was a friend. Maybe it was a neighbor, right? What is it, right? And so then the question becomes, what can you say in like one short paragraph on a handwritten note that's going to make people go, oh, I'm going to take action called, I'm going to call this phone number, right? So there's a good answer for you, Don. If you're going to print something, put it in a regular envelope and mail it to them and handwrite it. Right, or put it in a like an envelope that a birthday card comes in. Right, fold it up into a square. Right, fold it into a square, like fold it in half once, and then fold it in half the other direction, so that your letter is in a square format, and then you get one of those square envelopes. Boom, pop it in there. Okay. So that's that. I noticed on my website you already changed the home page. That's great. Maybe I assumed for you, Randolph, that you were in a hot market. I don't know, but if I did, I apologize. I don't know how I did that for you, but we're happy to change it back, or you now know how yourself, but I can help you do that. Is there a tutorial on the FSBO ads? I had a call just now, and yes, in fact, there's going to be a 3-minute video tutorial on those ads, and it's going to be uploaded into your back office this week, right, in your video library in your back office, so you can just watch it, right, and it's not there today, but it will be there within the next 4 or 5 days, along with a couple others. But so far, I'm loving all the new changes. Good. How do we change the message for our 800 number? Can we do it ourselves? Of course. Your toll-free number, you guys, it's probably a good time to change it. So you can easily change it yourself. All of you on your computer probably have audio. If you have Windows, you got like audio recording stuff on your computer. You start talking, and you can just record your new script for me and email it to me. Right? You can do that on a computer easily. And email it to me, and we'll upload it for you, or we'll give you instructions on doing that. Yep. Okay, that's a good question, Jerry. Okay. Hey, Jerry, nice to see you on here. Jerry knows what we're talking about. He's right down here in San Diego. Any other questions? Any other questions? So if you go into your back office right now, you guys know, right, you need to start logging in back here, right, and start checking into your letter library, right, as we start to populate the letter library, and then go change your website if you need some changes. And if you need help, ask for help, right? Call the toll-free number, 877-721-8220, and, yeah, you can do that or send an email, right, and we'll help you guys navigate all of this stuff for your changing market. So thank you for your investment in an hour and a half this morning and learning about what's happening over here, you guys. And I wish I had time to talk to all of you today, like right now, one-on-one. But if you call me, I'll make the time, okay? Newsletter without our information, downloading. Can we have the option of downloading can we get the newsletter without our information being already inserted as an option? Yes. Yes. That's the answer, yes. Okay, any other questions? Going once, going 2 times, and if you need me to call you back, you guys will call the toll-free number and you'll leave a message or send me an email. Okay, thank you. Thank you, you guys. Go do good work. Again, this thing was recorded today. We recorded it, and we will get it posted back here in your back office, right, soon, like today or tomorrow. This video will be up. Okay, and that's it. Go do good work.